Making a start with the big political story developing in India's Uttar Pradesh this New Year's Day. More drama at Samajwadi Party's emergency national convention. The convention has adopted a proposal now to declare Akhilesh Yadav as the national president of the party. Further, Ram Gopal Yadav's proposal to expel Shivpal Yadav from the post of Uttar Pradesh state president was also adopted. He also proposed the removal of Amar Singh from the party. Meanwhile, Mulayam Singh termed today's meet called by Ram Gopal Yadav as unconstitutional and decisions taken in the meet as illegal. He also expelled Ram Gopal Yadav from the party for 6 years again.
ये अधिवेशन सर्वसम्मति से उत्तर प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री अखिलेश यादव जी को समाजवादी पार्टी का अध्यक्ष, राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष चुनता है।
अगर पार्टी बचानी पड़े तो पार्टी बचाएंगे, अगर परिवार के लोगों को बचाना पड़ेगा तो परिवार के लोगों को सहयोग खड़ेंगे। अगर मुझे कोई भी त्याग करना पड़ेगा, कोई भी जिम्मेदारी लेनी पड़ेगी केवल बचाने के लिए, तो मैं आगे आऊंगा।
On Saturday, Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav revoked the suspension of his son and Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and cousin Ram Gopal Yadav. This less than a day after Mulayam Singh Yadav publicly expelled Akhilesh and Ram Gopal from the party for 6 years. The decision to take back the duo to the party was taken after a meeting between Akhilesh and Mulayam Singh Yadav and other senior party members. Kalyani Shankar, political commentator and senior journalist, now joins us on the broadcast for more on that. Thank you very much, ma'am, for speaking with us. First up, what do you make of the kind of flip-flop in a way emerging between the Samajwadi Party, the internal family feud out in the open, of course this dirty linen being washed in public? What do you make of what's really going on within the party?
Well, it's a very bizarre situation, you see. After all, now the fight seems to be between Atit, what they call Atit and Bhavishya, you know, past and the future. The fight, they think that some of the Samajwadi Party people think that Mulayam Singh Yadav is the past and Akhilesh is the rising sun. So naturally, for their own political future, they would like to be with Akhilesh Yadav. But the funny thing is that why should the father dissociate himself or alienate his son from the party when it's from all the surveys which has taken place in different parties as well as Samajwadi Party, that Akhilesh Yadav is certainly has got a very good image, and maybe with him going as a chief ministerial face, the Samajwadi Party can also do well. The funny thing is that here again, that Akhilesh is blaming the people around Mulayam Singh Yadav, and he says that Mulayam Singh Yadav is very good, he's his father, his neta, and he would not do anything to hurt him. But at the same time, you know, he's going ahead and doing whatever he wants to do. And Mulayam Singh Yadav is saying that Akhilesh Yadav is surrounded by people who are not desirable, and they are egging him on to do all these things, including the emergency convention meeting today, in which Akhilesh Yadav was declared as the national president. So the fight now is between the past and the future, and definitely the number of people who have attended today's convention appears to be that he seems to have the support of the legislature party as well as the MPs. So if Mulayam Singh writes to the governor saying that Akhilesh Yadav is no more in his party, then the governor will have to take who is real Samajwadi Party. So he might ask for Akhilesh Yadav to take strength How he will do it, we really don't know. And after all, elections are going to be just in 4 or 5 days, it's going to be announced. There is not much time for either the son or the father to do anything now. So it's a very bizarre kind of situation, you see. And now Mulayam Singh Yadav has called a party convention on 5th. And supposing the elections are announced on 4th, how will they deal with the situation? He has also written to the election commission that these people have undertaken illegal thing. So the whole thing is really very bizarre. And tomorrow Mulayam Singh Yadav is coming to Delhi to talk to Amar Singh. So it is all quite a very interesting situation, I would say. But each one expelling the other is nothing new in this, because earlier also many times it has happened in any party which was going for a split, and one faction expels the other faction expels the other faction. So this has been going on. Only thing is, ultimately when they go for election, whether together or if they go as a separate parties, what will be the voters' reaction? That's where you have to see. And Akhilesh seems to have some kind of advantage in that situation.
I was just coming to that, ma'am. The timing being this drama coming out in the open just on the eve of the announcement of the election dates. What message, according to you, ma'am, goes out to the electorate? Does this not also tarnish the image of the Samajwadi Party? What does this really mean for the party? And what message goes out to the electorate for making up their mind about whether or not they want to choose Samajwadi Party as the leader of the state?
See, that's the crux of the question which you have asked now. You see, what does Mulayam Singh gain by doing this at this point of time, and the elections are to be announced in the next week? And then again, you see, the party was not in a good position. It is facing the anti-incumbency, and Akhilesh Yadav's governance is not much to talk of, because there is a law and order problem. There are so many other gundaism there. There is a communal clashes. There are so many other problems regarding governance. And also, Akhilesh has been seen as a weak chief minister. He has been ruled by 4 of his family members, and it's called the 4.5 government, with Akhilesh being the half. So that is how the image has been. So at this point of time, why should they do it? It's beyond me, either both for Akhilesh or for Mulayam Singh Yadav. But then you were asking me what message will go to the electorate. Definitely it's not going to be a good message for the Samajwadi Party. First thing, they will say this party is fighting among itself, and then second thing is that it's the Parivar war, that is the dynastic war, and then and then of course people will lose sort of confidence in the party if it goes united also, even by chance. If Mulayam Singh is able to persuade Akhilesh, or Akhilesh is able to persuade the father to come together, even then, the party's image has been dented. There is no doubt about that. How they will try to save their face, how they will try to show a united image again, it's going to be a $1 million question. And of course, it is not as if it's the only party which is there. There's going to be a multi-cornered contest. So the BSP is waiting in the wings, and Mayawati is quietly working to show how the law and order is very poor in the state, and how the family is fighting among itself. And same is the case with BJP too. So this is it's a no-win situation for the Samajwadi Party, and it's going to be very interesting in the next few days how they are going to resolve this issue. And the things are happening by the minute. So you don't know what will happen tonight or tomorrow morning. And between these 4 or 5 days, they can even come together and patch up. That's also a possibility. Or they can go ahead and split the party and then fight separately. And then in case Akhilesh gets very well and then this party also does well, they can both come together and form the government later if they think like that. So it's a very ill-advised move right now for Mulayam Singh and Akhilesh Yadav to show the fight in public.
So you're saying, ma'am, it will eventually dent the image of the party, or perhaps the damage is already done. But also coming now to the opposition, how in your view will the opposition parties, now this being a golden opportunity for them coming at a time like this, how will they in your view try to take advantage of this feud?
You see, they will certainly try to take advantage. After all, you know, they were looking for some issue or the other. And the opposition was looking for demonetization as the major issue to fight the election with. Particularly the Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi has been going around the state talking about demonetization and its ill effect on the common man. And so also the BJP is trying to take advantage of the surgical strike and also the demonetization in its own way, trying to say that the BJP has been trying to root out corruption and black money. And of course, BSP is certainly going to project that the family fight is going to be very bad for the state. And here I am, Mayawati, go around telling voters, please come and vote for me. During my regime, earlier the law and order was very good. So she would appeal on that way. The major thing in this whole fight is, where will the Muslims go? You see, Mulayam Singh's strength has been Yadav and Muslims. So whether the Yadavs will remain Mulayam Singh or with Akhilesh Singh, that is one question. Whether the Muslims will remain with Mulayam Singh or they will shift to Akhilesh Yadav, this is also to be seen. So the Muslims, supposing they decide that the Samajwadi Party is not very good for them, then they always do the tactical voting and they might split between BSP and the Congress. So the Muslim vote is going to be very crucial. Where the Muslims go, we will have to again wait and see. And by another week, by next week probably, you might get a clear picture. But right now, it's all confusion.
It's all confusion, ma'am. Also, for the benefit of our viewers, as you mentioned, it is indeed a tussle between the past and the future within the party. If you can summarize for our viewers, to what extent is it really a past versus future battle?
Well, you see, the past in 1992, when Mulayam Singh launched the party, he came to power. He had, he was very craftily, he combined with the BSP at that time, and he formed the government. And after that, when during this Ayodhya problem, then he arrested. So that also gave him a kind of support among the Muslims. That Muslim support he had managed to continue and sustain it all these years. And I have seen myself many times when you go for an electoral campaign to watch it, and I have seen people coming to throng to meet him or listen to his election meetings, all that. So that Muslim support he had managed all these years, but will he be able to do it now? That is $1 million question, as I said earlier. So the Muslim support, how will he keep it? Unless he shows that the party is united and that he can come back to power. He can come back to power only with the support of Yadavs and Muslims. So this is again a chicken and egg situation, and let's see how it goes.
All right, leaving it there for the moment, ma'am. Thank you very much, though, for joining us on the broadcast with those perspectives. This, of course, will be a feud to watch out for, what this will mean for the Samajwadi Party and for the state of Uttar Pradesh, which goes for election.